everybody, I'm the Bigglesworth, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Along with Piggy. Oh man, I seriously, I amuse myself. It's crazy. So, I was running around here in these mines. Well, not really mines. All these caves, right? Been lighting this area up. Because there's all kinds of badness. All kinds of bad guys. You, come here. You get dealt with. Or stay over there. One or the other. Okay, come here. He wants to get dealt with. You heard him, guys. I said, come here and get dealt with. And he said, okay, I want to get dealt with. So he got dealt with. But yeah, I've been doing this. I've been running around, lighting this area up. Because one, I don't want any bad guys to spawn in here, rain down on my head. Two, been looking for iron. Because we don't have the iron farm up and running yet. So I've been finding some iron ore. Found some right there. Oh, here's some more. How did I miss this? We must get the iron, for we doth needs it. We're especially going to need it for what we're going to build today. The little thing to move all our zombies around. Okay. But I wanted to start over here because as I was moving around, I'm like, oh, look, there's daylight. I've almost found the surface. And I was coming from, I think, over here. And something caught my attention. I'm like, whoa, what is that in the sky? And then I saw this. I'm like, oh yeah, the stork. I know where I am now. I'm way over here by the stork. So it was just really odd to see that. It was an angle of something that I didn't expect to see. But, and we made it back to the surface. I don't know if I can find my way back now that I'm up here. I might have to find my way back another way. Did I light all this up? Yeah, sort of. Kind of haphazard. We're going to have to do some exploration here and make sure that we get everything done. But, I saw that. Did you see that? We're just going to leave Mr. Nasty right there. Hopefully he won't try and... I don't think he'll chase us because it's daytime. Oh, you! Did you hear him take a cheap shot at me? I did. So, oh man, and probably, well, I don't know. Probably the easiest way, and this is going to take a minute. The easiest way for me to do this is going to be to take the slow way around the mountain. Boy, half of the day is gone, too. Take the slow... Yeah. You just hang out there, buddy. I'll come back and get you later. We'll turn you into stew or something. Actually, I'm going to need to make a farm eventually for cows, because I don't have any really good source of food other than carrots and potatoes. And, oh, man, the saturation on those are terrible. So... I'm going to go ahead and make my way back down to where the zombie area build is, the zombie farm I got going, and I'll meet you down there, and I'll show you the redstone that I've finished, and show you the next few things that we're going to get working on. So, like I said, I'm going to take the long way, and I'll meet you down there. Alright, everybody. I've come down here to the zombie area. I'm going to make sure I get me some hardened clay, some ink sacks. I think that's all I've got of hardened clay. We might have to make another run over to the mesa because I think we're going to need a whole lot more hardened clay than what I've got. Let's go ahead and just convert this into black stained clay. Wow. Almost had enough clay for the amount of ink sacks. So we're going to have to go hunting for ink sacks as well. But I wanted to show you this. I had moved all the stuff up here that I was using to build down there. And that's good because we're going to eventually seal that off down there. Now, there's going to be an access point, but you're going to have to go through here to get to it. And not through here, because there's nowhere to go. But there will eventually be something here. But, so this is what we worked on last episode. We created this, like a dungeon hall kind of deal. And it's got the spawner, the zombie spawner down here. And I went ahead and finished off the redstone. I got myself a little lever right here so I can turn the light on and off. And if I flip that lever, immediately... bad guys will start spawning, so watch. Boop. Did you see that? You might not be able to see that because YouTube and rendering videos don't always work well in the dark. But we'll flip the lever back on. Whoop. Lights back on, and look at that. We got 3 bad guys just waiting for us. So, and we're going to leave them there for now because we don't have the sorting system set up. Now, the cool thing about this room is it's all built with half slabs, stairs, and glass. So it doesn't matter how gloomy it gets in here, bad guys cannot spawn. So that's awesome. That means that I could stand right here, AFK, in a dark, dark room, and I won't get attacked. and zombies. They'll just keep spitting out and going into the system. So let's go ahead and come down here, and I'm going to show you this. This is the redstone mess. Now, okay, I know that it seems like overkill, such a big room and everything, but that's cool. Like I said, I wanted to make it look like an access room to all the machinery that makes the lights work. I'm not really worried about making everything compact and all. You know, there are some people that are good at making compact redstone, and then there's Piggy. So, like, you've got people building computers with superconductors and silicone, and then you've got Piggy over here building an ENIAC. A computer with vacuum tubes. So I've got redstone that's like huge and bulky, but like I always say, it does what I want. So for me, that's a win. But I decided to come down here. I had tried this in a creative world just to see what it would look like. And I think what we're going to do is we're going to make the walls black stained clay. Let's go ahead and do a little bit like this and then step back and take a look at it. I like that. That's kind of cool. And that's going to fit with the theme of there being like creepy bad guys in that room. And I also want to fill these walls in. Like I want the exterior walls and I want these walls. So it's going to look a little bit like this. I think I've got enough. At least enough to make a little bit of a dent in what we're going to try and do here. See that? You're not actually going to see that, so we could... Yep, we could. We'll just put some cobble there. And for those of you who don't ever see the episode, you'll never know that there's only cobble there. But I guess if you're watching this, you know that you did or didn't see the episode. Uh-oh, are we going to have enough? Woo! It worked! We had enough, and I'll just put that there. So see? Oh, no! Oh, wait, okay, so that does need to be there. Those switches need to be there. I really like that. I like that color combination, how that worked out. Got just the regular blasé looking gray on the walls and all everything. And then that. That's cool. So that worked out really well. Awesome. Alright, so, and here's the other thing. Had a viewer make a comment. It was either on Twitter or in the comments. I can't remember. The Dog Miner had pointed out that I might want to investigate. He'd sent me a link to a video explaining all the different things about how spawners work. Now, unfortunately, this spawner it's farther than 16 blocks away from the spawner over here. Now, if I am correct in my thinking, you have to be near the spawner for the game to calculate if it's going to spawn a bad guy or not. So my idea was I was going to be on a minecart. I was going to come over here and that would spawn. And then push me over there and that would spawn back and forth, back and forth. But the problem is if I leave the area of that spawner, I think it messes with the timing or how the spawning works. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to have this one farm here. We're going to have an AFK point. And we're going to gather the zombies in here. Now I'm going to build a filtering system because we want the baby zombies to get filtered out. Otherwise, they're going to clog up the system that we're going to make today. But I'm going to get to work on that. I'm going to work on a filter system to get the baby zombies out and separate the adult zombies. I'm going to work on getting the collection points. And probably we're going to work on a little bit of the room up above. And what else? What else can we get done today? I've got a lot of plans for this room. I'll tell you what. Just going to make it a surprise. We're going to see how much we can get done. But the idea is going to be that it's going to be 2 levels. We're going to have an upstairs that's all elegant looking, and it's going to have this really cool way to move the zombies and kill them. And then we're going to have down here. Down here is going to feel like a laboratory. We're going to be able to watch the zombies get sorted and sent over to the system. And that zombie spawner that's over there, I'm going to do something with that and make this area look like I said, like a laboratory. And something really cool, maybe like a little museum exhibit or something like that. So, and let's see, you guys, you, come here. You're messing with the video. I can hear you, and you're just oh so loud. Oh man, one more. Let's just go in here and get rid of him. You, sir, are noisy. Thank you very much. So. And I'm glad that works. That is awesome that we can just turn that on and off with the flip of a switch. And check this out. I did mean to show you this. So back in here, if I'm underground, I don't have to go above and flip a switch. There is a switch. Where'd it go? Huh. Well, I had a switch. I'm going to have to fix that. Well, okay. Oh, here it is. Duh, it's right above me. So if I flip that lever, that's going to push this down and shut off the redstone, and all the lights will go off. So good game, Piggy. You hid the lever from yourself. So I'm going to get to working on this little sorting system and getting this area kind of worked on, and then I'm going to bring you back and show you what it looks like. So we'll be right back. All right, everybody. You want to talk about random? I know you expected me to be down messing with the zombie thing, didn't you? And all of a sudden, here I am up here where there's snow. Oh, you shush! I'm trying to film. So yeah, okay. So check this out. I went over to the mesa, got me some hardened clay, started to collect some ink sacs, and I had brought my map with me because I'm like, you know what? Let's go ahead and uncover the bottom of the map. So I'd made my way over to the edge, and I kind of got distracted chasing some of these sheep, because there were a lot of sheep. Decided to get some more mutton, and I see this! A snowy plain! I have been looking for one of these forever, because where there are snowy plains, there might be ice spikes. And ice spikes are awesome, because see this frozen ice? Okay, this frozen ice is great, because we can place this in places, and bad guys won't spawn on it. But the bad thing about this is we can't use any lighting because it will melt it. But ice spikes, we can put lighting near it and it won't melt. So what I want to do is I want to find an ice spike biome around here, if there is one. And what stinks is, I only brought this. I didn't bring a silk touch pick. And I'm going to need a silk touch pick if I do find the ice spikes. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to explore and see if I can find some ice spikes. If I can, I'm going to write down the coordinates, and I am going to trek all the way back home, get that silk touch pick, and I may go ahead. What is that? What is that in the distance? Look, you guys! Woohoo! Oh my gosh! Awesomeness! Sweet! Piggy is so happy, I tell you what. It's like a giant... I hope it's not a mirage. Now, we're in the opposite of a desert. And, of course, it's getting night right when we find the ice spikes. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to get somewhere safe real quick. I'm going to hit F3 so I can show you guys where this is. So you can come find it for yourself. My gosh, look at the bad guys spawning. Okay, so it looks like we're safe right here. So F3, there we go. 2900, 3200. You get. I'm trying to film. Everybody's messing with me. All right, so I'm going to run back to the house. Not really run. We're going to take the long trip back to the house. And I'm going to get myself some obsidian. And I'm going to link up some portals so that we can get to this place through the nether. And I can collect some of this. And that's good because we can use this stuff in the zombie farm build. Awesome. All right, so without further ado, running home, and I'll meet you. I'll meet you back over at the zombie build. For real this time. For real, peoples. I'm not kidding. For real. Oh, I think we're running. We are running. Okay, so I'll see you over there and hopefully in just a minute. There we go. Boy, this place looks a little bit different. If I'm not mistaken, it looks a little bit brighter as well. But I've got this cool ice, like I'm sliding. I love it. Oh, I wonder what I'd look like. Whoop. Run and whoop. Oh, wait, it didn't work. There we go. A little bit of just sliding, just on the ice. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is we're going to put water in this corner and in this corner. And see, whenever bad guys spawn, now I put that glass there because I had a couple of zombies spawn up there. And I had to wait for them to jump down. They were messing with spawn rate. So I put the glass there to keep zombies from spawning up there and getting stuck. But when they spawn, the water's going to push them into this tunnel with a luxurious view of the laboratory. So, and they're going to come over here. Now, this thing is so cool. See that space right there? Baby zombies will get flushed in there. And the rest of the adult zombies are going to want to swim up like this. So, we're going to block this off for now because we're going to turn it on here in a second. I'll show you. But it's really cool. The baby zombies will fall down in there. And I'm going to have to seal all this up. This is just very temporary. But see, they'll fall in here into this chamber. And I've got some hoppers here because we're going to be able to collect the rotten flesh. And we're going to send it off to a collection area. But you'll be able to flip a switch or there'll be a clock or something. And it's going to crush the baby zombies and kill them with suffocation. And then we'll collect the rotten flesh down there. Uh-oh. Good game, Piggy. Get yourself stuck. So, and then, I'll show you this in just a second. So I've got all this area right here, finally finished. Many squids gave their lives so that this wall could be built. And where is it? There we go. We'll go ahead and, wait. Did I seal it off? I'd better make sure I seal this off, because if I don't, we're going to have a zombie apocalypse. Okay, so it's sealed off. Last thing we need is a zombie apocalypse in here. So, and it's going to get a little noisy. I'm going to try and turn it down. So we'll flip the lever. Boop. That went down. All the lights went off. And we should see zombies starting to show up. Woohoo! That was quick. And see, I've got lighting in the floors using lava. And we got some torches up in the top. So, just one? Well, where's all your friends, buddy? Where's your friends, buddy? Okay, so let's go ahead and pop that there. Because I'm going to need to do like that. You're going to swim forward. You're going to swim forward, buddy. Well, as more come through, they will push him. They'll push him up, and they'll start to collect at this point. Now, I'm going to go up higher. You can see it's kind of hollow up in there. I just haven't done that yet. But we're going to make them go up higher into the ceiling, into this area right in here. Now, this area is going to have, you can push that button, or that button. And when I'm going to have 3 different ways that we can dispose of these zombies. We're either going to be able to kill them with fire, we're going to drown them, or this is going to be a collection point to send them to the special build that I'm going to do for the really cool way to get rid of these guys. Y'all just go ahead and play in the water. You don't know what's coming. And I think I have to be standing over here for this to work really well. I think it's what it was. If you're more than 16 blocks away from that spawner, you won't get any zombies. And I was hoping a baby would come through, just so we could see the system work. We could see them fall down in there. I think this had worked when I tested it. If I stood right here, there were enough coming out. You guys are not cooperating. Well, they're cooperating there. They're collecting at that point. But, all right, so we'll stand right here for a second. But, so this is what we're going to do for today. I want you guys to finish off this lower area and get your zombie sorter sorted out. Get a collection system going. Maybe you can come up with your own design. You can copy this one. It doesn't matter. But what I do want you to do is after you build it, go ahead and take pictures of it. Send it to me on Twitter so I can tweet it out for everybody to see. Remember, it doesn't matter if you're doing this in Pocket Edition, PC, if you're doing it on a console, creative, survival. It's all good. It's all good. Piggy just wants to see. Cool, here we go. I was rambling on, hoping a baby zombie would show up. Well, watch. I kind of get stuck there, but the adults will come through, and they push him, and he'll fall down. Now, if another baby comes, it'll push him. There he went. You, sir, are stuck. Now, the only thing... Oh, cool, another one. Good, so we can see it work. Now, the only thing I don't know is the chicken jockeys, which is a baby zombie riding a chicken. I'm not quite sure what those are going to do, if they're going to clog up the system or if they work. Yeah, you push him. Push him down there. He doesn't know what's good for him. Get down there. You get down. All right. Be stuck then. But the good thing is they're filtered out. They're not going to end up in this system, which is important because something I'm going to build over here is going to have an air block open, like right here. And if there were baby zombies in there, they could get out and attack me. And we don't need that. We don't need that at all. Wow, those are really ramping up now. I'm going to go ahead and shut this off because I'm going to have to deal with this mess. But I am going to get back to work. Back to work. I'm going to get back to work on getting more of this sorting system going. I'm going to try and see in next episode if we can get the tunnel and the redstone for this to work so that we can divert the zombies to which direction we want to go. I'm going to try and get the redstone built for the collection system, and I may go ahead and work on the upper area a little bit as well. The upper lobby, the really nice area up in here. We'll just go ahead and come up in here. Did I leave the light off? Nope, I turned the light. Okay. Totally getting distracted there, as usual. But, so that's what today's build is. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next episode.